welcome to your July monthly love reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Today I'll be looking at your current situation with your special someone and where the situation is heading in the months of July. Also, I'll have the extended link to this video where I'll be looking specifically at your person's intentions towards you, their feelings, their messages, and possible outcome. Okay, now keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Also check your moon, rising, and Venus placements and see if other readings are resonating with your current situation. Remember that energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, I would really appreciate if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, or leave me a comment. I'm truly thankful for all of my current subscribers and all others for your support and feedback. Okay guys, now let's get into your reading. My spirit guides said, do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all. Please come with clear guided messages. So first, what I'll be doing today, I'm going to be getting all the cards on the table along with your oracle cards, and then I will start interpreting them. Okay, so just think about your person for now, special someone, and then we'll see what's going to come. Okay, so one card for your current situation, one card for obstacles and challenges. Now let's see your desires, aspirations towards this person, the root cause of this situation, the past events happening, now the future events in the months of July. Let's see your current energy towards your person, their energy towards you. Okay, your hopes and fears, and the outcome for the months of July. Okay, now also I want to get some oracle cards for you. So I'm going to grab Romance Angel cards. So please spare this for the sign of Cancer. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay, so that's one. Let's grab one more. And then I'm also going to get other oracle cards for you. So let's see here. We also have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. Oops. Okay. I also want to grab one of the Moonology cards. Okay, for your situation. So let's see what else we need to know for you for the month of July. Okay, it says confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Okay, now I also want to grab one card from this Wisdom of the Oracle. What else we need to know for you, Cancer, in the months of July? This is your season. We're entering the season of Cancer. Actually, on today is the 21st. And we do have two cards coming out for you. Number 31, it says why. Okay. And number 40, co-create. Okay, let's see here what else. I also want to grab one energy oracle for you. So please, Spirit, this is for the sign of Cancer. What else we need to know? We have number 22, yin and yang energy. Okay. And let's see, any other oracles? Yes, and one more oracle I want to get. This is going to be like advice for you. Okay, so I think it's called, what is it called? Something healing oracle. I'm always bad with names, so forgive me for that. But it's a beautiful oracle deck. So let's see. Please, Spirit, this is for the sign of Cancer. What else we need to know? What's the advice? Okay. And we have card 48, unexpected. Okay, interesting. So we'll get back to your oracle cards later on. But first, let's get into your tarot and see what is going on. So we do have two cards here, which says give your relationship a chance and chemistry. So I feel like you have this very strong attraction towards one another. However, there might have been some challenges, obstacles, maybe arguments, and perhaps you were no longer together with this individual, because this card talks about giving someone another chance. Okay, so it looks like maybe you are in a separation, or there might have been some sort of argument between you two. But let's take a look at your tarot and see. So for your current situation, Cancer, we do have major arcana coming through, Temperance, okay, which tells me that you are trying to find some sort of balance in your life, and you really want for things with this individual to really have harmony and perhaps some sort of, you know, peace between you two. You want maybe healing to the situation. Okay, it tells me also that this connection is very divinely guided, because we do see this angel on the Temperance card. Okay, so this might be your soulmate or even twin flame. Okay, so this person is pretty much, you know, very significant. You probably have very, you know, strong connection with this individual. However, the obstacle and challenge for you, for both of you right now, is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so Knight of Swords might indicate that in the past, or just recently, you guys had some sort of an argument where perhaps you've said some harsh words to one another. Perhaps one of you or both of you were really impulsive, and perhaps you've said things where, you know, you kind of acted on your feelings, and now you might have been, you know, regretting the situation, okay, between you two. And that's why I see that you really want to have this balance and harmony between you two with the Temperance card. However, there's still this conflict between you two is kind of in the way, and you might be struggling to find a way to resolve the situation with this individual. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. For your desires and aspirations, we do have the King of Swords coming through. Okay, so it is very mature energy. So it tells me like that you perhaps, or your person, but I feel like this is more of your energy, Cancer. You might be very, you know, with the King of Swords, someone who's very intellectual, very assertive, very direct, and even though King of Swords is very truthful, sometimes, you know, as I said, you might be someone who could act upon your impulses and perhaps say things that might hurt the other person, or vice versa. So take it how it might resonate for your situation. But I feel like someone in this situation was really perhaps direct with their words, or perhaps too critical about the other person, and this has created some sort of tension between you two, some sort of argument where perhaps it led to one of you walking away. And the reason I'm saying that, because we do have the Eight of Cups for the root cause of the situation. So I do see you having maybe some sort of separation right now between you two, because one of you has walked away after this argument, after this, this conversation that you guys had. Okay, also in the recent past, I see that with the Six of Swords, again, this card talks about moving on. So one of you has really been trying perhaps to move on from the situation, because it might have been really, draining you or the other person, these arguments, these misunderstandings, and someone couldn't handle the situation properly, or they were just really, tired of maybe, handling the situation. It might be you, Cancer, who walked away from the situation, and even though you really want peace, harmony, and understanding with this individual, I feel like maybe there was something that has really triggered you, and you said, enough is enough, and I'm not, going to do anything at this point anymore. I'm just going to try to move on from the situation, even though deep down you still feel like you really want to work with this individual, right? But I feel like maybe this was like a breaking point for you, where you just realize that you can't do this anymore unless something changes in the situation, okay? And you find this middle ground between you two, or unless the other person is going to be willing to work on the situation, okay? It might have been really one-sided situation where you were just really giving to this person, and the other person was not reciprocating your energy, okay? And which created this imbalance between you two. Now, for the upcoming future events, we do have Three of Pentacles, which tells me that there is going to be some sort of collaboration with this individual, okay? So you might be still, communicating to one another, perhaps trying to figure things out, which is a good thing. So I feel like perhaps there is going to be this chance for this brand new opportunity. Okay, it might take some time for you guys to figure things out, but I do see that there is a possibility for you to perhaps, start all over and just come together and work as a team, okay? Because Three of Pentacles is a teamwork. So it is a good chance for you to really, fix whatever was, broken in the situation or missing in the situation, and really speak your truth, okay? But in a way that you would both understand one another. Now, let's move on to your energy and your person's energy. So for you, Cancer, we do have the Ace of Swords, okay? So that's your current energy towards your person. And I feel like that's what happened between you two. I feel like you were really speaking your truth to this person, and maybe there was something that has triggered the other person where they just maybe were scared, or perhaps what's the word I'm looking for? Not ready to hear this truth that you were speaking to them. However, we do have the Knight of Pentacles for your person. That's their energy towards you. So I feel like even though you might not see any progress and movement with this individual at this point, there's also wanting to work on this situation, because Knight of Pentacles is someone who puts effort, and even though it might take some time and you might be patient with them, there's things happening behind the scene, and I feel like this person also wants to put some effort in order to, for you both to work this thing out between you two. So there is a good chance that you might be, working together. However, I feel like you need to be more patient with this individual, because they might be taking things very slowly, and you might be the person who's, who likes to act upon on, their feelings and really to see quick results. However, sometimes, we gotta be patient, because good things come to those who wait, this saying. So I feel like this individual knows that you need to perhaps take things slowly right now in order not to make any more mistakes in the situation, because if you're going to rush again, it might create again this chaotic energy between you two, where there's going to be a lot of misunderstanding and perhaps a lot of impulsiveness. And it's just going to create more trouble rather than finding some sort of solution for both of you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Now, moving on to your hopes and fears, we do have the Queen of Swords here. So it tells me, again, I feel like you're the type of person who's very truthful, and sometimes you're just very sharp with your words, even though you don't have bad intentions in expressing your thoughts. Sometimes your words might be really I feel like might be really cutting for the other person. So I feel maybe you need to watch sometimes how you're expressing your feelings towards this person, and perhaps be a little bit more considerate, because the other person might be a bit more sensitive, and they might really perceive your words, your expression of words, not in the way you would actually think they would perceive. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So with the Queen of Swords, your hopes, you're hoping to hear the truth, you're wanting to know the truth. So maybe, as I said, there was some sort of confusion in regards to this person, because maybe you're kind of communicating in different ways, and this creates a bit of misunderstanding between both of you. Okay, so you're wanting to know the truth, however you're feeling that perhaps this person will not understand what you're trying to get to them. So that's what I'm getting with this Queen of Swords here for your hopes and fears. Now, for the outcome of the situation in the months of July, we do have the Four of Cups. So it tells me that in the months of July, you might be still feeling a bit disappointed in regards to the situation, because I feel like you're focused on something that is not quite you're focusing your attention on something where you might be, let me see here, maybe you shouldn't be focusing your attention to, because usually this cards, talks about some sort of chance opportunity that divine is presenting to you at this time. However, you're not able to see it at this time because you're putting your attention somewhere else. So I feel like in the months of July, when it comes to this individual, you still might be focusing your attention somewhere else, and it's just really taking you away from this actual opportunity that you might be, having with this individual. So I feel like you really need to perhaps step aside for a little bit and get some rest and see, maybe you're missing something. Okay, maybe you're not quite seeing something clearly when it comes to this individual, because there is this opportunity being handed to you, but you just cannot see it at this point. Okay, so I feel like there's some clarity that is needed between you two, and you might really want to take a break, perhaps cool down, and put aside your emotions for a minute, and try to really stay centered and grounded in order to see perhaps the reality, the whole picture of this situation. So try really stepping away for a little bit to see that you might actually still have this opportunity to fix things between you two, because again, these cards telling me that you have an opportunity. Just give your relationship another chance. So perhaps this individual really wants to come through again and ask you for another chance. Okay, so I know maybe at this time you might be thinking, no, there's no way I'm going to give this person another chance, because they've screwed up or did something that was really not the best in the past. However, sometimes we all make mistakes, so you gotta really ask yourself, is it something you truly want? Do you really want to let go of this person, or you really want to give them perhaps this opportunity to improve, or perhaps work together as a team? Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Now moving on to your oracle cards, we have confidence is your key to success. So I feel like perhaps one of you were lacking some confidence in the situation. Okay, and sometimes when we're feeling not good enough, or we don't have, we don't see our self-worth, it could create a lot of, a lot of instability, okay, for yourself and for your partnership. So I feel like if you're the one who's lacking confidence in the situation, then maybe you should, try to shift your attention and gain this courage and confidence within yourself, because this might be something that is really triggering you, okay, when it comes to your confidence. Now we also have the card Why, number 31. So it tells me you're questioning a lot of things, and I did see a lot of swords coming through for your reading. So I feel like you're too much over analyzing and stressing about the situation. Perhaps you're just overthinking the situation. So I feel like you really need to give yourself a break and shift your focus somewhere else for now, in order to let go of the situation, because it's going to give you some clarity later on. Now we also have card number 40, co-create. So it is interesting, because we do have the 3 of Pentacles, which is pretty much teamwork, collaboration. So I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to work with this individual together as a team. So if you really want for you and this person to come together, you really need to allow them to perhaps either help you, or really allow them to perhaps take some sort of actions, because maybe you were the one that were doing all the work in this relationship, or vice versa, and that's where there was not it was lacking this equal give and take, and that's where all of this, you know, imbalance came through. So you really need to allow this other person to perhaps help you and, you know, work together on the situation. Again, this card number 22, yin and yang, pretty much it's all about balance. So there needs to be this balance between you two. I'm also getting, as I said, this might be someone very significant. This card is also reminding me of a twin flame energy, where you might be, you know, very different, but at the same time, you truly match one another, and if you come together, you can create this, you know, you can be this power couple, and just, you know, create this beautiful relationship together. But it takes two people to work on it. So again, there's this strong message coming through that working together and creating this balance, that's what is really going to lead you to this successful, you know, ending and resolution, and you know, stepping away from all of this challenges you're facing right now. Now, what is interesting, that we do have the card number 48, unexpected, for you. So I feel something is unexpected is about to happen between you two. And if you look at this card, this girl is walking, and then she sees this castle, all these butterflies, and it's kind of like a miracle, you know. So I feel like in the near future, there's going to be something unexpected. Perhaps you might be hearing from this individual. Perhaps they might have some sort of surprise for you, where it's really going to catch you off guard, and you might be really not expecting this, you know, happening between you two. So I feel like stay optimistic in the situation. Maybe in the month of July, you might still be working through, you know, these challenges, because we do have the Four of Cups energy here. However, you know, there's a lot of cards indicating that you do have opportunity to create something beautiful if you really want to with this individual. So it's really up to you whether or not you want to do this. But again, you gotta allow the other person to put in some effort into the situation as well. So that's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. I hope it helped. Now I'm going to take this reading into extended, so if you are interested, I'm going to have the link down below in the comments, and I'm going to see what's their intentions, their feelings, their messages, and where it's heading overall in long term. Okay, so I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.